Hello everyone, myself Pratyusha Mukhopadhyay. I am currently working on my third project with High Counsellor, which is on Superstore sales data analysis. So first, this project has total three modules. So the module one and two is about cleaning the data set and pre-processing it in SQL, and module three is about presenting the data using some dashboards in Power BI. So I have first, to clean the data, I have first imported the necessary libraries and read the file in Python. And here are the columns I have in my data set. And you can see that there are two columns called order date and ship date. These are basically date columns. So, but Python is not reading it as date. So I changed of these two columns. And that I've changed into date time type, and now I can see that the data type of these two columns has changed. Now I have changed the date format into year, month and date format in order to successfully import the data into SQL server or SQL database. Next, I have printed the dimensions of the dataset. I have total 9,800 rows and 17 columns. There are actually total 18 columns because I have used the row ID column, which is used to uniquely identify each row in the dataset. That I have used as the index column. That's why it's showing that I have total 17 columns. Next, I have dropped the rows which have null values in it for any column, and I have dropped the duplicate rows, and after that I have the data 9,788 rows. Next, I have checked the condition that if for each order the date where the on which the order has been shipped is greater than equals to the date on which the order has been posted or not. So this and after cleaning the rows containing null values and all the duplicate rows, I see there's no such row which is violating this condition in my data. So this is now my clean data which I've imported into the CSV file, and then I have imported the data into MySQL database, and these database credentials have been given by High Counselor only to me. So next I have analyzed the data using some SQL queries. So the first query is, what is the percentage of total orders that were shipped on the same date? So I have, so these are the my like for different shipping dates, these are the percentage of orders that has been shipped. Next, name top three customers with highest total value of orders. So these are the top three customers which have the highest value of orders. Next, find the top five items with highest average sales per day. So this is the product name and average sales. So these are the top five products which have the highest average sales per day. Next, write a query to find the average order value for each customer and rank the customers by their average order value. Yeah. So sorry, I was having some glitches. So these are the customer names, average order value, and their ranks. Next, give the name of the customers who ordered highest and lowest orders from each city. So these are the customers who have ordered the lowest order from each city, and these are the customers who have ordered the highest orders for each city. Next, what is the most demanded subcategory in the West region? Sorry again, I'm having some glitches, I guess. I'm not able to select the whole column. Okay. So this is a subcategory which is the most demanded in West region, that is chairs. Uh, Next, which order has the highest number of items? I had some syntax error. So this is my order ID which has the highest number of items. Next, which order has the highest cumulative value? This is my order ID which has the highest cumulative value. Next, which segment's order is most likely to shift via first class? So this segment consumer is um the segment which whose order is more likely to be shipped via first class. Next, which city is the least contributing to total revenue? So this is the city Abilene, which has the least contribution towards lowest revenue. Next, what is the average for time for orders to get shipped via order after order is placed? So there are the average waiting time is actually 3 days. Next, select segment. Which segment places the highest number of orders from each state, and which segment places the largest individual orders from each state? So the first, for both only, the answer is consumer. The consumer is a segment which places the highest number of orders and the highest valued orders as well. Next, find all the customers who individually ordered on 3 consecutive days where each day's total order was more than 15 value. So this is a code I have run, and these are the customer names basically. Individually ordered on 3 consecutive days where each day's total order was more than 15 value. Next, find the maximum number of days for which total sales kept rising. So my maximum number of days is 4,906, where each day's sale kept rising. So this is my what I've done in SQL. I've run these queries in SQL, and now I'll be presenting the data using some dashboards. So as we can see, the total amount of sales is 2.25 million, and first graph is sum of sales for different city. So New York City has the highest amount of sales. It has contributed highest to the total revenue. Next, sum of sales by state. California has highest sales. Next, sum of sales by region. West region has contributed to sales the most. Next, for product, we can see that this Canon image class 2200 advanced copier, this product particularly has the highest amount of sales. Um, then this is a graph like for 2017 to 2044. I have data for these years, and this is a graph like where that we can see that how the sales have increased or decreased over time. Next, sum of sales by category. So as we can see that the category technology has the highest amount of sales, and most orders have shipped in the standard class. Most orders have been shipped in the standard class ship mode. Next, which subcategory has the highest sales? So we can see that it's like the phones. This category has the highest share of sales. Next, the consumer segment has the to like highest amount of sales, highest contribution towards the total revenue. So this is the analysis I have done for this data set. And like, thank you so much. Stay tuned for my upcoming projects.